In this percentile video, we will talk about doing conversions by multiplying by 1 or by substitution. So in a previous video, we showed doing this conversion by solving for how many of these units we used. So when I have multiplied by 1, like if I do 3 times 1, that's just going to equal what I have. So I can multiply anything times 1 without changing it. So if I have 442 meters, it's going to be the same as 442 meters times 1. So in order to do a conversion out of 1, what we can do is we start with something like this. So I have my person kill hand height. Sorry, there's sounds like some event happening. Hope everyone is all right. Sounds like there's a fire truck or ambulance on the way there. So we have, this is my hand so this is my unit, which is 1 percentile hand, and it's the same as 109 millimeters. I'm writing the prefix in a different color because it has a numerical value. Its value is 10 to the negative third, which is 1 divided by 1,000, which is 0.001. So if I have two things that are equal, let's say like 3 equals 3, what I can do then is I can divide by one of the sides, and I get 3 over 3 equals 3 over 3, which is, of course, 1. So the same way here, what I can do is I can divide this by 109 millimeters. And we have that person kills hand divided by 109 millimeters equals 1. And since if I'm doing a conversion I might want to simplify that so it's in meters. The way I can do that is I can just write it as person kills hand is 109, and then just replace that milli with a numerical value. So that's the same as times 0.001 meters. And that simplifies to 1 percentile hand divided by 0.109 meters. So now that I have this, and the value here is 1, that's what's important. So this is 1. So now that I have that, I can multiply this by 1. So this right here, you see this value 1. So this is times 1. But I'm going to use this as my 1. If things are equal, they're the same. So you can change them. And we'll show that when we do the solving by substitution. So I'm going to multiply by 1 percentile hand divided by 0.109 meters. And then the meter divided by meter, that's going to cancel out. So So I have 442 person kill hens divided by 0.109 meters. So this is about a tenth. So when I divide by it, I'm going to get something about 10 times larger. So I should get 4,000 something. And so 442 divided by 0.109 is 4,055.0. But this problem we're asked to have 3 significant values, so I'm going to round this 55 rounds up to 60, and that's person kill hens. Now you can see one problem that we have with this type of notation is it's not really clear whether we have 4 significant figures or 3 because we don't have a decimal point. That's one advantage of using prefixes or scientific notation. So in this problem, we're not supposed to have more than 3 digits in front of the decimal point. And since I have 4, I need to convert this to a metric unit. One way of doing that is we can also do that multiplication by 1. So I can do 4,060 person kill hens. So kind of jumping a step ahead, we have that the prefix kilo equals 1,000. So I can multiply this by 1 where I have 1 kilo divided by 1,000. So this value is 1, because if I divide 1,000 over 1,000 is 1. So I can write this as 4.06 kilo person kill hens. That was converting by multiplying by 1. Another way of doing conversions is by substitution. So we're going to do the same problem. Well, actually, I'll start another video so that it's easier to see from the start. So if you want to see, right now what you saw was converting by multiplying by 1. So you take an equation and divide by one side to get a 1. If you're converting units, you want to make sure the unit you want to end up with is on top, and the unit you want to get rid of is on the bottom. The inverse of 1 is still 1. So if you solve this, you can just flip it if you want to go the other direction. I hope this video was helpful.